Welcome back to Mastering the Sweeps. Right now it's 2:54 in the morning and it's March 2nd. My first time on the market this month. Super excited. So, my goal this month is to transition from demo to my live account. But in order to do that, I must execute at least 3 trades on my demo. So I tried to do that last month, but with GU, it never just aligned into my trading hours. And then if the sequence that I'm looking for did align, it never did it between the 3 and 4, like I basically said. But this month is okay because some months are slower than others. This month I'm feeling good. Um, I'm gonna stay aligned, but I do want to do a transparent moment. So yesterday, before today, of course, I was just trying to get my mind right because I just peeked on the market and I looked at it and I was like, okay, so what is it? Why do some traders become profitable and why does others seem not to just reach that point? I was like, is it what is the secret sauce? What is it? And I know it's not any secrets, but at first I was really thinking, those not retail, those big money, like smart money traders, they don't have to study like I do. They don't have to do all this stuff like I do. But I found out that's not even true. They do have to study and be very precise. They just operate on a larger scale. They can move the market. And so I was like, okay, well, that excuse is gone, you know? But I like the fact that some theories are debunked, especially like excuses. And that wasn't an excuse. That was just like a curiosity moment. But here we are. Still have to face the market, but with a better mindset. So I'm using ChatGPT. This is my gem for today. A gem is something that you can take and use. I have the subscription, and I'm not promoting ChatGPT whatsoever. It just really is a good helper. So I have the $20 subscription, and I'm using it to help me get better with my trades. Anytime I have a question, anytime I have a doubt, just anything. And that's the question that I asked it yesterday. And so we have created an affirmation to just get my mindset right for this month because it's been a while. I've been trading. I've been trading since January consistently, but not okay. January was just watching the market, and then February was just doing demo. But the demo, I never got into a trade. Not because I was afraid, not because of anything like that. It just never aligned. So this month, I'm really I'm really just continuing to use my model, which is liquidity sweep, displacement, change of direction, and then my OB. Especially when like those doubts of, hey, is my strategy actually work or anything like that? I'm just gonna trust the process and see where it takes me because I learned if I switched over to another brand new strategy, you have to start from all the way to, number one. That's not intelligent. You know what I mean? That's really a form of self sabotage. And I'm using this to be transparent because trading is not easy. It's not like you can look at the market, you can see all those candles and stuff, but overall, it tests your mental, and you have to be ready for that. And one thing about Nuevo Voz is that I show the middle. I show my questions, I show my doubt. You'll see it in real time because I don't edit it out. Um, but yeah, so today is because today is the first day on GJ. I'm only using this as an observation session. So the objective, like I said, is observation and classification. Is no execution. I'm just going to watch this new pair. All right. So let's go ahead and go to the market. Okay. So if you watch my other videos, well, honestly, I record every day, so I kind of forget which video I do post. That's my alarm to make sure that I'm on the market. But I forgot which. I know it's about internal. No, it was no sweep, no entry. But I don't remember. 'Cause I watch them. I rewatch my videos, but I don't remember if I showed you or told you about how I already prepared GJ. I did. But because this is like my true operating observation time, I'm just going to just look at my top down analysis. Oh, wow. I was going to delete this, but I have no idea why that's there. So I'm just going to wait. Oh. Alright, so all I'm doing is just trying to confirm if I like the lines that I placed. I'll do like this equal high. The reason why I placed this equal high because you can see here on this left side. But do you see how many years it was since it was at this point? That was 20. Oh no, that was 2008. But I mean, it's still as strong as when it was actually there. Okay. So I like the equal high. Let's now go to the daily. At the daily, what I look for, I'm so sorry, I really skipped a step. Alright, so at the month, I'm strictly looking for a location. Where's the market currently? Here. So because the market is here, I'm looking for where is the next level of liquidity that it could react from, or you can even see it. And I marked it here. So I have my buy position. Now if it closes above, I know that the buyers are, well, they have some strength. I need more information. I just would not go into the market just because it closed above. So my next area of interest will be this area. It's kind of higher too, of course, but if I really, really look at it, this has become a support for some areas. I wonder if it's over here. Look at this. Some support for some areas. Still over here. Now this was a good liquidity move though. It came a resistance from some. So this is what I classify as a key level because it's both a resistance and a support. So now that I found that, I'm going to go to the daily. I don't need to go backwards much. I'm just looking at more internal moves. Okay. Yeah. Nothing major has happened. Let me look, like right here. See, look at there. I love it. I was just thinking, maybe if I should, put a line right here. But I already did it. That's why I was literally just telling you this. resistance went to support. And I can tell that I use my Fibonacci. Take this away. I use my Fibonacci, which is this tool. Never change the settings. Yep. So that's how I got my mid-range, this danger zone. So anything above the 50, I'm looking for sales. You see how this was a beautiful sell. It was at the 88%. And then all of this area below the 50%, I'm looking for buys. And this was an amazing example. I did not even try to do this. But as you can see, boom. What did it start doing? It literally started buying. Okay, so use this tool. And if you start using it, you label it as this: premium versus discount. So discount, you look for buys. Premium, you look for sales. So just real quick, when it's like a premium price, that's like the highest price. So think about shoes. If you see these nice pair of shoes and you really want them bad, you don't want to have to pay thousands of dollars when you can get it for maybe $200 down here because it's on discount. You want to buy when it's at the lowest price. So discount, think of a discount for that. But when you want to sell, let's say you have been working weeks, months, or maybe even a year on a painting, and it's high value to you, okay? You want to sell it at the highest price that you possibly can. That's you putting in hard work. You want that money. So you are waiting for when is the market at its prime, at its premium, okay? When it's at the premium, all right, girl, you're ready. You're ready to sell it. And so you can sell it at the highest. That's a quick little gem for you too. All right, so now that we looked at both of those time frames, we're going even lower. Some people do look at the 4 hour through the 2 hour, but it's just noise. I'm going straight to the 1 hour because I already have my structure. All right, in the 1 hour. So I started this last week. You can literally see this is Thursday. So let me see. Overall, yeah, it's about the same. Nothing major has happened since then. It sold a little bit. Let me see. So last time I looked, it was right here. It rose, it pulled back, and it sold a little bit. All right, new structure. New structure, ish. Okay, I'll see what the market is doing. That's why you have to look left, because there's a reason why the market reacts. The market is not just reacting for some odd, strange, mystical reason. Look at that beautiful line. I'm not going to say that this is a key level or anything, but there is something there. So I'll keep that there. And then I don't need this anymore. Alright, bet. And usually I'll do this outside my recording hour, well, 20 minutes. But I really wanted to be transparent and just have that conversation. So now I'm finally at the 15 minute. The 15 minute is where I trade, where I live. Okay, so let's look. So the market was trending higher. All of this is the internal moves. If you don't remember that, here you go. So because I'm in the 15 minute, I'm looking at the red. I'm in the red lines. I'm trying to catch, well, not technically today, but and I don't like saying catch. That means you have to run to go get it. No, I'm waiting for my move internally. How can I say this? I'm waiting for my internal move that will push me into my external expansion. Okay, girl, I see that vocabulary. But yes. So basically, if I'm looking for the market to continue to go higher or trend higher, okay, I'm looking for basically this move. All right. Nothing really major is happening, but I will label it. Yeah, why not? So far it's about like 16 minutes, so I'm just gonna hit pause on my screen, label it around. As of right now, nothing is happening. So I don't want to waste your time or anything. So I'll come back in a few. Okay. So I didn't do much. I just looked for the higher, no, sorry, lower highs. Okay. All right. So remember, this is the steps we're looking for. I will do a quick little visual for myself. If this benefits you, amazing. But before I do my visual, let me see. Listen. Okay, so it moved away from the danger zone, so we're in the discount. So I'm looking for buys. Move this over. And then I no longer need this too. Alright, here we go. So first, I'm always looking for my liquidity. So the reason why I put the stop loss of buyers and sellers because that's what they are trying to take away to earn their money. All right, so if I'm looking for a buy, that means that the market must have been selling until a point when they got into a consolidation zone. I want to see that the stop loss of the sellers have been taken away. It doesn't have to be so sharp, but something has to happen. And for me personally, because I'm only going for A plus, A, and B plus trades, I feel more comfortable. And this is one reason why I'm very selective, and probably why I did not get an opportunity to enter the market last month, but it's high quality only. All right, so I'm looking for the market to close above my liquidity area. I need them to take them out so they can stop playing games. So after my displacement, I need it to come back and then continue higher. And then I know some people who already trade. What pattern is this? Watch this. Watch what I'm doing. We're moving away from pattern based trading. We're doing sequence trading, but it's so similar. Oh my goodness, so similar. Look at this. Exactly. Exactly. It's beautiful. Okay. So I'm also looking for, it would be a bullish candle. What am I doing with this? Let me slow down. All right, let me label this. Okay, so this will be my first step, which is my liquidity sweep. They took out all the sellers, got that money, and about to do their real move. Huh. Okay, so that's step one. My displacement. Like all these candles right here that made the market go higher. I'm talking about here. Alright. I guess it's not gonna go up on here. Alright, I don't want you to be confused. Just know I'm trying to get it here. It just won't go there. Alright, so this is the displacement. Also known as proof of intent, meaning that that's the real move. And then here happened to be, I'm gonna go a little higher, happened to be the change of direction because the market went higher than this high or lower high. So now we have all three. We just need one more. And I got the wrong candle. My bearish candle is what I actually need. So usually the OB will be inside the liquidity or maybe even outside. It depends. But here is my OB, which is my area of interest. Now that's the move I'm looking for. So let's see if we got the move. Okay, so I do have a equal high. Love it. Maybe, because remember, let me just get this down because it's really like right here. Okay, hold on, I may have it. And remember, I did say liquidity sometimes can just do like a small little wick, as long as it's taking out those sellers. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a buy. But if I mark this up, this is looking for a sell. Heck yeah. But I'll still mark it up just in case for like tomorrow. Wait, I don't need that. Okay, so interested. I would say it was more down here-ish. Okay. Now, if I was looking for a sell, I will have like this. All these red candles are my displacement. Strong displacement. You only see like one or two green candle. Going back to vocabulary, bullish candles in between. So that's a very strong displacement. And just looking at this market, I don't believe it's going to buy, but I cannot use like biases because you just never know in the market. So whatever happens, I will just continue to observe and react to it. That's you have to be a reactor because you can't move the market. It doesn't even matter how much money you put. They are trading billions, millions of dollars. You know what I mean? So all right. So now I have a liquidity area, and it's so cool. Cause look exactly what I said to you. We have two liquidity side. Okay, so don't be confused when you look at here. We got two liquidity. Remember what I said? Oh, this is so beautiful. You see this? It's literally what we just marked up. And then it finally got into a consolidation zone. Went out a little bit. Look at that. This is literally where we are. That's why I'm so excited for this month. So it kind of went both. I'm gonna say it went like right here, and as of right now, it's like super small. So I'm gonna put it like right here. So let me just put this here. What if I can rotate it? No, I can't. Okay. So remember, I'm still looking for my displacement for my buy opportunity slash change of direction, because if it's not a change of direction, then the buyers have not confirmed that they are in control to even look at this. Now I would like to do it because it's in the um, discount area, but it may sell. If it do sell, I'm looking for it to come back here. Because the liquidity sweep has happened, the displacement move has happened, but the change of direction. So no, this cannot be my move because there has not been a change of direction. It has to go opposite. Now, if it was buying up and then trying to sell, okay, cool. But then this would be a different model. It would be a continuation. So no, I love that I caught that. I'm still looking for a buy situation. So let's just continue to watch the market. Not today, of course, you get the compound. But I believe that the markets want to come down here. So I feel like it's going to continue to sell. Um, and then maybe we'll see some action when the market is by this discount line. I'm going to put a alert down there. I'm gonna say GJ is at a key level. That's exactly what it is. But I'm also going to put an alert at top of this liquidity area. I want to know when it closed above. Oh, you can't. Okay. So let's just say crossing up. I'm gonna see if this is like my display, because remember I still need my displacement for my entry. Oh wait, this is not even GU. Yeah. Okay. Remember, your alerts are like your little workers. You are the manager and you need to get employees. Your employees are the alerts, so you don't have to always be on the market. Because once you are a trader, you don't want another job. You know what I mean? So you need to find like and maybe like dedicate an hour or two in the market every day and then continue to compound. That's my recommendation. Now, if you have to be on the market all day, good for you. But I like work-life balance. And then again, just because I'm a teacher, how your brain works, it don't retain all the information. It's better to compound and just do it slowly. But as you can see, my move is not going to happen during my time frame. But it's okay. Today's only Monday, and on Mondays I don't trade anyways. I use this as just preparing myself for this week. Okay. Okay, so let's bring it home. Today we talked about how mindset is super important, especially going into a new month and continuing to trade. And if you are still learning but you still want money coming out, it can be a mind challenge. But you can do this. You most definitely can do this. And even if you don't have a mentor, use ChatGPT or just an AI. It doesn't have to be ChatGPT, but just something to teach you. Especially for being like $20 or just anything. There's so many resources out there. You can learn a skill. Okay, so let's continue. We also did a high time frame concepts. We looked at the monthly, then the daily, the hour, then the 15-minute to confirm that just to confirm where are the liquidity areas so that we can map them and locate them so that when liquidity event occurs, we don't have to chase it. Like we'll be ready. Because we already know, hey, something may happen here. So the current phase of the market is expansion, meaning that it's still selling. But for me to enter the market, I need those buyers to come on. And it may be a pullback, who knows? But I'm super excited to find out. We're just waiting for the displacement for the buyers. and change of direction to confirm the structure that they have shifted and control. So as of right now, I use the alerts to help me to be my employees while I'm going to work later on today. And yeah, today's goal was just to be familiar with how GJ move, especially between my 3 to 4 a.m. window. I'm studying behavior, not chasing movement, because growth compounds. I said that before. It compounds through repetition. So I hope that you enjoyed this amazing session today. Not only did I learn how to vocalize what I'm thinking, I showed it. You know what I mean? So I hope that you guys can benefit from this video, just how I'm benefiting from these videos. Hope that you have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.